Hello, love. I'm Lavender. This is a tarot reading for the full moon in Sagittarius. It's taking place on May 31st. This is a full moon, but it's also a blue moon because it's the second full moon that we have in May. And on top of that, it's also a micro moon. So I have intentionally pulled 3 cards from the Moon Magic Deep Moon Messages Oracle deck. And I intentionally pulled full moon. I have power. It is real. There's the full moon, and there that is. The blue moon, which this is always a gorgeous picture. I love this picture. I enjoy the serendipity of life. The unexpected can be wonderful. And then the micro moon. I let go of the anxieties of others. And what's so cool is from the Moonology Manifestation deck, I intentionally pulled out full moon in Sagittarius because this full moon is in Sagittarius. See the bigger picture. And what's so cool is the messages from the Moon Magic Deep Moon Messages cards really coincide with this see the bigger picture, because this talks about being the bigger person no matter what situation you're in. But also, the world is your oyster right now, but you have to find the balance between where you are and where you want to be. And with it being in Sagittarius, I think I enjoy the serendipity of life. The unexpected can be wonderful. And it's really good because Sagittarius is a fire sign, and fire signs are about adventure and finding exciting opportunities. And also letting go of the anxieties of others, the anxieties that don't belong to you. Those are amazing messages. So if you're enjoying this video, do me a favor, click that like button, leave me a comment, let me know what you're looking forward to releasing this full moon, and consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. Let's take a look and see what else is in store. So I asked, what are we letting go of in this full moon? And I used the Higher Self Oracle to get messages for that. So we have strength. So find the strength to let go of the anxieties of others. Find the strength to enjoy the unexpected, because for some of us, the unexpected is very scary and we almost like repel it and push ourselves to the point that we don't want to bring it in because it's scary and we don't know what to do. It's almost like the devil we know is better than the devil we don't know. And so have the strength to explore what's unknown. Next, we have intuition. Trust your intuition when it comes to exploring other opportunities, because some opportunities, your intuition, your gut will say, yes, this is wonderful. Let's jump on this. And some opportunities, your intuition or gut, you'll get that knot in your stomach and you'll be like, nope, I don't want to do it. And you're very hesitant and you like drag your feet and you don't do anything about this opportunity. That means it's not meant for you. In fact, actually, that's what I've learned in my life. It's not meant for me if I'm dragging my feet. If I jump on it, it's what's meant to happen, and that's why it happens. Perfect example of that, 3 years ago now, my daughter was bugging us, let's get a cat, I want a cat, because our fish had died, and that was a sad moment, and so she really wanted a cat. And she'd been begging us for a cat before the fish died, but we kept saying, if you can help take care of the fish and remember to feed the fish, we'll consider getting you a cat. Well, of course, she was probably like 8, so she didn't remember to feed her fish. But that's okay. We still got a cat, and we thought about it. And one day, a friend of mine posted on Instagram that her friend had some kittens, and they need to go to a good home. So we went, and she had pictures and everything, and my daughter fell in love with this tuxedo cat, a cat that's black and white. And she just fell in love with that little cat from the picture. So we went and we met them. I said, don't get your heart set on this cat because you might find one that, actually wants to be with you. Well, we get there and that little tuxedo kitten is rubbing all over my legs, letting my daughter hold her and everything. So I do feel like she was the cat for us. And now it's been 3 years. She is an amazing cat. She's so loving, the most gentle, loving cat I've ever met in my life. And so wonderful. And I'm so glad that she came to our lives. But I jumped on that opportunity because had I dragged my feet, we wouldn't have got that cute, adorable kitty and it wouldn't have worked out for us. Okay. So trust your intuition. Go after opportunities that feel good. And then lastly, we have pause. So when your intuition says, no, this is not right, do take that pause. If you need to meditate on it more, do that. If you need to pray about it more, do that. Whatever works for you. All right, so now what do we need to do to let go of these things? That's really interesting that those cards came out with a question of what do we need to let go of? I think letting go of fear, because they're all about trusting yourself and having the strength to go towards something. And I think letting go of fear. So how do we do that? We need to change our strategy. We have the Seven of Swords. And yes, traditionally, the Seven of Swords does talk about someone who is lying, stealing, cheating, trying to stay under the radar so they don't get caught. But also it's changing your strategy, because he is stealing the swords to change how this battle goes, because his troop, they don't fight with swords. They fight with communication and thoughts. So if he steals the swords from the other side, they don't have to physically fight. They just have to, communicate and talk it out. And that's what he's doing. So I think changing your strategy, having the strength to change your strategy, that's amazing. Then we have the Ace of Cups. And this is 5 streams of abundance being offered to you by the hand of the divine. Trust your intuition on these opportunities. When it feels good, it's going to bring you 5 streams of abundance. And that could be abundance in money, love, health, whatever you're looking for abundance in, it can bring it into you, because that's what this card does. And this is a brand new opportunity that's being handed to you that you just feel so wonderful about. Again, trust your intuition. And then we have the World. This is the ending of one chapter and the beginning of another, where you're going to start out as the Fool again and go through all the cards in the Major Arcana all over again. But you're going to learn a lesson from each card, and every time that you do it over again, you learn a different lesson. It's kind of like rereading a book or rewatching a movie or a TV show. There's things and little nuances that you missed the first time around. So when you do rewatch it, reread it, whatever, you will see different things or learn different things that you didn't pick up the first time. And so I feel like having the courage and the strength to go through a lesson again to pick up the little nuances that you missed the first time is always a good idea. I'm going to get some more details here. So how should we change our strategy here? Follow your heart's desires. We have the Knight of Cups. This is a Pisces. So if you're a Pisces, you're showing up strongly here. One thing I forgot to mention, on the World card, we have all of the fixed signs: Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus. So any of the fixed signs are showing up strongly in this reading as well. But yes, follow your heart's desires. You know what you want to do. You know what you want. And, a lot of us have been brought up to be told, you can't always get what you want. In fact, I think Rolling Stones did a song about that. But, because I'm hearing it now. So, but the song does say you do get what you need. But what if you could get what you wanted? What if there was something that you were so passionate about that you would love to read about it and talk about it and hear about it all day long, and you want to make that your life's purpose, because it is your life's purpose? You could do that. I'm the perfect example of that. A few years ago, probably 8 years ago, I wanted to do mediumship and tarot readings for people. And I never thought, I can't do that. I need a job that's stable with steady income, with insurance and benefits. I need all that, right? And the universe went to very drastic measures to show me that I didn't need all that and that I could do it. And now I'm thriving. So you can do what you want, even though we've been taught our whole lives you can't. Okay. So how do we accept this new opportunity, even though we know it's our intuition that guides it? Go out on that adventure. This is a 3 of Wands. Your ships are coming in. It's time to go out on that adventure, just explore life and experience it. So basically it's Nike's slogan, just do it. Okay. And then how do we learn to pause to bring in the new chapter, the end of the first chapter, and bring in the new one? Like I said, if it's something that you really want and you're chasing your heart's desires, it's time to take the action. And then we got the Queen of Cups. This is a Cancer. So if you are a Cancer, you're showing up strongly here. Queen of Cups is very in tune with her psychic ability. She's very in tune with her emotions. She's that person that's a big teddy bear that you just love to hug, or that loves to hug everybody else. That's who this person is. This could be you. This could be someone else in your life, someone you know. It could just be that you're becoming more in tune with your intuition, your psychic gifts. And if that's you, that's amazing. And I hope that you're really embracing it, because I do feel like these gifts are gifts and not curses. Wow. This is really an amazing reading. I am going to get some angel numbers to end it for us. Interesting, we didn't get any pentacles. We got cups, swords, and wands, but no pentacles. That's interesting. So that's really good. We're not releasing money. I like that. And we don't have to release fears around money. Okay. 911, inevitability. This means change is inevitable. That means something is changing in your life. With the World and the Ace of Cups, I do feel like there is something new coming in, and I love that. 4444, triumph. This new opportunity, as long as you take action on it and accept it, is going to bring you triumph and success. It is going to be very good for you right now. This is wonderful. So let go of the fear. Let go of the fear. Oh my goodness, I love that. Change your strategy. Leave the fear in the past. Have the strength to trust your intuition and meditate more. Just looking for one more. Oh, okay, never mind. They gave me two. Okay, 555, change. That just confirms the 911 inevitability that change is coming. And 2255, self-love. Trust your intuition. Love yourself more, because only you can bring in the change that's best for your highest good. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like a personal reading, that link is in the description and the About section. Don't forget to like, comment respectfully, follow, and share.